Welcome everybody. I'm going to be taking a look here at this short indie game, Easy Level Life. Let's get right into it. Who am I? I guess I'm a small black girl. Alright. Lovely neighborhood. Look at all that clutter. So it's a nice and sunny school day. Well, that's cool. I guess enter is the button I need here. So I'm on my way to 7th grade. This is a new neighborhood for me. A nice one. My mom says anyway. Says I'll be safe here. Okay. But apparently I still miss all of my friends from, I guess, my old school and still haven't made new ones. So that sucks. Oh! I'll try again today. And yet there's a bunch of, like, evil SWAT guys beating the crap out of somebody with lightsabers. Okay. So I come upon this and I have to make a decision. Do I eat breakfast? That's weird. Cross the street? Quickly go past, stand there quietly, or freak out? Well, they're pretty hot-headed. I'm going to try to avoid them. You don't want any trouble, so you cross the street, even though it's out of the way. Hey, where are you going? Freeze! I guess I chose the wrong one. Massive hulking black person dead after very violent attempt to cross street. Evidence shows that the perpetrator, Amari Hines, was guilty of trying to cross the street to go to school. Police at the scene said they appeared to be in college, but claimed they were at Old Junior High, and officers did not believe them. After that, they got ornery. Officer Bruce Bud Askey reported. That's cute. We have to put them down. They were huge in coming at us. Well, alright, let's try this again. Maybe I can make better decisions. Yeah, it's a nice sunny school day. I'm on my way to 7th grade. This is a new neighborhood for you. Nice one. Yep. There's a bunch of sad people. One of them has a tail, I just realized. Like Goku. So I'll try again today to make friends. Hey look, it's police brutality. Let's try eating breakfast this time. I pull out a candy bar from my pocket. Well, shit. Suspect dead over candy. Massive, hulking black person dead after very violent attempt to eat candy. Oh no. Evidence shows that the perpetrator was guilty of reaching into their pocket to eat candy. I like guilty of that, actually. That's well put. Police at the scene said that they appeared to be in college. Yeah. After they got ornery, had to put them down. They were huge and coming at us with candy. Okay, let's see if we can find the right one. Okay, on my way to 7th grade. Nice new neighborhood. There's Goku and the others. And there's Rodney King. Let's try just quickly going past. Okay. They're trying to escape. Well, fuck. Sneaking around? Not in old. Massive hulking black person dead after very violent attempt to sneak past cops. Oh no. Evidence shows that that the perpetrator is guilty of trying to rush past cops as they were beating a suspect in a grand cigarette hawking scheme. Yep. Alright, only got 2 more options, I think. Almost there. Alright, so there's the Trayvon Martin. Let's try doing absolutely nothing. Something tells you it's best to stay still and non-threatening. You carefully hold your hands in the air to make sure no one thinks you're holding a weapon. You stare at the scene before you, not moving, barely breathing. Look out behind you. Looks like they're going to do something. Yeah, kind of figured. Police intimidator dead. Evidence shows that the perpetrator is guilty of trying to intimidate police officers by standing still with their hands in the air. Such an assuming position. The police stopped them, said they appeared to be okay. It's the same thing. Well, we've got one more option. I guess this one will allow us to keep going. Almost there. Okay, so there's Eric Gardner. Guess our only option is to be scared. You're terrified. You know what happens in these situations. I love that that's the last option. After seeing all of the other possible ones, like assuming that's the last one you choose, you've seen what happens in these situations. You have to get out of there. You just need to get back home. Hey, freeze! They're trying to escape! Of course. Escaped suspect dead. Evidence shows that the perpetrator is guilty of going home after seeing the scene of the crime. Okay, so if it hasn't been clear enough, this is obviously a political game. I think it's an excellent example of how video games can be art. The game's obviously trying to get across the idea of how futile it can be, and how little can be done to protect yourself against a systemically racist police force when you happen to be a part of the minority they hate. I think this is a really powerful game. I think it's an interesting play. I can absolutely understand the frustration. I think it gets across the idea just fine. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to subscribe to the channel. Definitely check out this game. You could share my video. I'd really appreciate that. Otherwise, stay safe and take care. So, after finishing the recording, editing the audio, and preparing to export the video for this game, I found myself feeling terribly anxious. It took a moment, but I realized that the message of Easy Level Life affected me much more than I initially thought it did, and certainly more than it appears in the video. I want to add this as an addendum to my initial reactions. To clear something up immediately, if you couldn't tell, I'm Canadian. While there are definite issues with race, culture, and abuse of power in my country, it's a pittance compared to what's happening in America. I feel lucky not only to be a white male, but to live in Canada and not in the United States. And that's profoundly sad. Systemic racism and implicit racial bias are rampant problems in the United States. In areas as broad and ever-present as law enforcement, politics, and education, minorities are constantly reminded that they aren't the real America. I use heavy air quotes there. And they should be satisfied with being allowed to live in a nation that despises them at such a basic level, derived from deep traditional roots. Now, if this sounds like brainwashed liberal SJW bullshit, then you've already dehumanized anyone that disagrees with you, and there's no value in trying to reason with you at all. For everyone else that bothers to watch this, I implore you to click on the links in my annotations and to learn a little bit about racial prejudice in America and the organizations that are trying to combat it. Thank you very much. Take care.